Elijah.
I'm Skilliam.
And you're locked into Fact TV.
Yeah, I was going through like some older stuff, and these people used to go in on their presentation. This is the Outcast, the way you move. It's like got Nas as well. Hip hop is dead. It's like, yeah, cool. Wanted the tune. It kind of relates to the grime scene as well. Like people saying, "Oh, grime's dead, hip hop is dead." People going commercial and all of that. But, yeah.
You took the idea from us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Grime is dead. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna call hip hop is dead. Right, my first one. I just brought out loads of records that have got sleeves. Not a lot of grime records have sleeves. That all of them come on white label. This is Skepta, Private Caller. The video for this is jokes. It's just, it looks so dated now, but the music is still like banging. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. And Skepta's playing with us here at Fabric shortly. And like when I bought this, obviously, I didn't think that I'd be playing with him. He was even MCing on this track. He was actually the producer.
See, yeah, I've got something to...
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, he's not even the producer, and I wasn't really a DJ. I just buying these because I like them, you know what I mean? So, whatever, 10 or 9 years later, yeah, look,
it's like DTI, like full sleeve. That's what I liked about what Dice Recordings did. They gave you a full sleeve. And like DTI is one of those anthems where it's, everyone knows it, you know, the static.
Right, bang. That even seems rehearsed, but I got a static record. Again, wicked sleeve. And this record, like something that like I like, but we wouldn't go through the hassle of doing ourselves. So it's got every like MC at the time, like all these mad remixes and instrumentals, like 10 MCs on one track, just super like long things to do that like I don't have the temperament to do myself. And the prices on them, yeah, like you think you pay money for vinyl. Now, people were paying like peas back in the day, like 2005. You can see some of the prices on our old records. When
you're young as well, it's like £10 doesn't come so easily. Like,
yeah.
So it's like, oh, you got to decide what you want, you know? It's like, do I want to get this exclusive vinyl that's like under the table, or like, do I want to buy two tunes? Like,
it's like 10 inches, like grime doesn't have many of them. The people used to cut dub plates on 10-inch, I guess, at Music House. I have to big up Music House, because that's where we did most of our records, including this one. But this one is like Genius versus Wizbit, which is himself. It's like 2 aliases, stomp rhythm, which is kind of cool, and jazz style is like, at the time, was a killer record. Again, like buying this at the time, you think, oh man, I'd love to be a DJ on Rinse, like, and then we got to do that and like stay there for such a long time. So it's still on there now. It's been like nearly 6 years, which is kind of nuts. And when I bought this, that wasn't like my intention, you know? And then just like as a homage to this record, we did Woo on a 10-inch, and then a couple represses later, we did a blue version ourselves. And I think there's only like 300 of these.
Yeah, I've got a whole batch of like dancehall records that I mean, we sort of like grew up listening to and stuff. It's like various artists, but it kind of sort of feeds back to how grime does rhythms on a vinyl. But I was a bit angry because I had to buy 2 of these to play the tunes back to back, and that's kind of how it worked with grime as well. So you have to buy two records to be able to play each song back to back. But some of them, they did actually give you like, it's like a double vinyl pack. So they give you two in a thing, and these ones I like the covers, especially because what you see is what's the rhythm. So it says Coolie Dance, it's like these women dancing, like you'd imagine they're dancing on the front.
We were influenced by what was going on in the mixtape scene. So we were like, we don't want our vinyl to look like the mixtapes, like all this kind of copy and paste and like collages and all this mad shit going on. It was like, right, let's just take it back to basics, like nearly nothing, you know? And when we were pressing the first record, they were like, oh, it's 4 colors is this amount of money and 2 colors is this amount. I was like, ah. And then we was like, all right, cool, 2 colors, black and yellow. And then we just ran with that just because I didn't have the piece to do 4 colors. Like, it sounds stupid now, but like, and then we just kind of stuck with it. So like something like this, like we did a record with P Money and Blacks like 3 years ago now. Like we did a record with Trim like a few months later. This one, Dizzy Rascal, Dream, but not for the A side. For the B, it's a song called Trapped. and I always liked it. I never heard it played a lot, and the production's crazy. And he says like, he has a lyric saying Dirty Stank is the label putting the scene on the map. Fellas still running around in a rat race must really want to stay trapped. And then when we started Butterz, we just flipped it and said Butterz is the label. Like, it was like, screw it, man. Like, we're the label now. Like not even as a disrespect to him, but just because of our intentions. It was like to do a lot when we came in, and we've always kind of run with that saying. And I don't think a lot of people know that we actually flipped it from this record. Yeah. So yeah, it's an important one.